What has a beard, rectangular pupils, full...
Come on, man. What kind of absurd question is that?
There's nothing absurd about it. The answer is a goat. Although some people say Colonel Williams can climb trees and at night turns into a bat, but we are here to talk about goats, those wonderful, sweet companions of men and humanity's only chance to survive.
Wait, what? Goats.
It's true. People underestimate their tremendous abilities. Do you want to know more?
Okay, let's talk about goats then.
Great! Here we go! First, I need to determine if you are worthy to know the secret of the goats.
The secret of the goats.
Do you know which type of infecteds goats are most afraid of?
Wait, are you serious?
Serious as the plague. Come on, it's basic knowledge. Which type of infecteds are goats most afraid of?
Revenants, by far.
Wrong. The correct answer? Goats are not afraid of anything. Nothing scares them. They're fucking fearless. That was a trick question, so I'm giving you another chance. There is a well-known abbreviation, G-O-A-T. What does it mean?
This is a weird test.
Fear not, you're doing well. So what does G-O-A-T mean? It means goats own all territories. Couldn't be nothing else. Let's go with another question. How long does the average domestic goat live?
12 to 15 years, I reckon.
Yes. Unfortunately, goats are not immortal. What's interesting is that a wild goat's lifespan is shorter, a maximum of 10 years. The conclusion? Human company extends the life of goats. Those cuddle muffins just love us. Now, let's see how much do you know about our city. How many goats are there in the Velador Crest?
Well, my answer is 2.
Yes! 2 beautiful, proud goats, white and brown. They have been guarding our city for centuries. I mentioned that a goat has 4 stomachs. Do you know what they help to digest?
Grass and hay.
Yes! What a pity people don't have 4 stomachs. Although, to be absolutely precise, the goat has 1 stomach with 4 chambers, each one playing a different role in the digestion process. Okay, now, let's really get into it. This is a fascinating one, although, aren't they all? Rectangular pupils are one of the most interesting characteristics of goats. But what purpose do they serve?
They provide a wider angle of vision.
Yes! Square pupils give goats a far wider range of vision than people and other animals with round pupils. Goats can see a range from 320 to 340 degrees. It's really astonishing. Do I sense impatience, my young friend? Matter of fact, I had a few dozen other questions about the mightiest animal on this planet, but I guess I'll just cut to the chase now. For many years, goats served on ships. They provided milk so that other products could be made from it. Why goats and not cows?
Goats are smaller and take up less room.
Yes! They also weigh far less, up to 120 kilograms. Cows weigh up to 1,200 kilograms. Okay, now I will let you in on the secret and why goats hold the key to human survival.
What?
On top of all the fascinating facts I opened your eyes to, did you know that goats are so amazing they can literally eat anything? Grass, leaves, roots, but also fabric, rubber, and even plastic. It's fantastic!
Why does that sound familiar?
Add to that, a single goat can produce 2,000 kilograms of delicious, nutritious milk during a 10-month-long lactation period. You see where I'm going with this?
To somewhere I'd rather not follow.
What if we built an ark, you and I, filled it with a few people, 100 goats, and pretty much anything we could find? We could literally sail forever without starving until we find a place spared by the virus.
Here's the real revelation. You're bonkers.
Oh, people have said that about visionaries throughout history. It will be a momentous day for us both. Take this as a thank you for truly appreciating goats. Farewell now.
Who would have predicted that simple, fresh vegetables would be such a rare delicacy?
Good seeing you.
I'll never learn this language. My name's Manfred. You don't even know how lucky it is that you've come along, Pilgrim.
Let's find out.
I have made contact with one of China's satellites, which are still in orbit. Huh, yes. I know that look. You're excited too.
Wow. How did you do that?
I constructed a device that boosts the range of the radio tower's receiver, so that it can receive signals beamed from the satellites. I was able to send a message and someone answered me. I mean, the reply was garbled and I didn't understand anything, of course, but do you realize what this means? There are others with electricity, technology. They can help us, or we can help them. Only, I was preparing a response to the last message when I was attacked by infected. Head down south on Lower Dam Promenade. You'll see there are 2 buildings connected by an overhead walkway. You need to clear the roof of the one on the south. There's a radio tower on it. Please, I've been working on this for years.
I gotcha. Just let me think about it.
Thank you. As soon as you get rid of them, radio me and I'll come join you.
Manfred, the coast is clear. You can come back now.
Great. But first, there's a switch at the bottom of the antenna. Turn it on, and I'll be right there.
You got it.
Now go up the tower and activate the devices I installed. Fire up the connection. I'll be right there. We'll go down in history in a moment, Pilgrim. I don't understand Chinese, though. And you've seen a little of the world, so maybe...
I don't know Chinese. I've only been wandering around Europe.
Okay. We must make ourselves understood somehow.
Gotcha.
Let's avoid colloquial phrases such as gotcha. I'll be there in a moment.
Okay, it's on. I'm calling from Villador, in Europe. Until now, we thought that we were the last surviving city in the world. We have some medicine and supplies. What's it like there in Asia? Over. Can anyone hear me? Over.
Can anybody hear us? Over. We're losing the signal, Aiden. We have to hurry.
Villador here. Pick up.
Keep trying, Aiden. We're losing them. Europe to Asia.
Europe to Asia! Europe to Asia!
It worked. Aiden, you hear that? It's them.
Hey, fuck. Hey, fuck. What the fuck, Aiden? What crazy shit you up to now?
I know that voice.
This is Jack. How the hell did you hack into an encrypted channel?
The PK commander? I'm dead. I am so dead.
I don't know how you did it, but...
Jack, Sky here. Manfred? He thought he was hacking an old Chinese satellite.
Is that so? I could use a man with his skills. Tell this Manfred to come see me at the ship.
What? Me? Thank you.
And no more hacking. Unless it's on my orders.
Well, Manfred, looks like you got yourself a new job.
Yes, and I'll have access to better equipment with the PK2. I'll be able to contact Asia now for sure. Thank you. Help yourself to the valuables I've stored under the tower.
So that's the building. Don't look like much.
And bear witness. I recognize you. You are Aiden. I, as I'm sure you well know, am Regis, the Herald. I behold and recount all that goes on in this city.
Herald? Is that a real job?
Not only is it real, it is of the utmost importance. Since the fall of traditional media, where else would the citizenry get their information?
Yeah, I see. What were you before this? A farmer?
Bite your tongue, sir. I was a former VNC News Editor-in-Chief, a most trustworthy and well-informed source of the day's news.
Is this why you're standing in the shadow of the VNC tower? Do you miss bossing people around?
Let's see if you know more about the good people of Villador than simply to mock them. I have 4 simple questions to ask you about some of our more interesting citizens. Answer them correctly, and I will believe you a worthy member of our community.
Sure, I've met a lot of people.
Your first question, then. Who is the shadowy figure that pulls the strings in the bazaar? A dealer in, shall we say, ill-gotten goods?
That can't be anyone but Dodger. He's a bastard, but charming. Yeah, weird hobbies.
Precisely! You're off to a splendid start. Here's your next question. A rather comely woman works at the library. But I, Harold, knower of a great many things, cannot recall the fair damsel's name. Do you know it?
I know exactly who you mean. That's Thalia.
Indeed. Perhaps you could introduce me to her. Sparker's not really working for me.
Oof.
Forget I asked. Instead, here's a more appropriate question. Meyer is very even-keeled and thoughtful for a PK. But the mention of one person tends to trigger her. Do you know who that is?
I talked to her about it. Her father.
Correct. The poor woman. She doesn't just have daddy issues. She seems to have an auto-renewing subscription. Final question, good sir. I have learned that Driscoll from the Carriers Guild has acquired an interesting nickname. Do you know it?
How could I not? I gave it to him. It's Professor.
So you see why I respect the man.
The guy's got an exhaustive and sometimes exhausting knowledge of the history of mail service.
Such a font of information. I shall tell his story to the people of Villador one day. You've done very well and answered all 4 questions correctly. Congratulations. Maybe now you understand the power of information. And to show you that I don't hold grudges, despite your initial contempt, I shall gift you with a very precious recording. The last minutes on the air of the VNC. Yes, Pilgrim. Information matters. Enough for some of us to want to give their life to defend it.
Thanks.
And don't forget to bear witness.
Of course.
Good seeing you.
Inhibitor container detected. Inhibitor container nearby. container detected. Inhibitor container nearby. Inhibitor container detected. Inhibitor container nearby. Inhibitor container detected. Inhibitor container nearby.
You serious? Who do we have here? You ain't leaving here alive, asshole. Order up! You're dead now, fucker. Here I come. Eat this motherfucker. Something's off. It's so good to have art
The
back in our
one
lives.
possessed of great power has arrived. The thread of your life is wound so tightly round this city. I hope you use your powers wisely in the end. You know what lies ahead, don't you?
Making more kids, but not more biomarkers. How are we supposed to make that work?
Now, let me guess. Love and great wealth.
Is that what you wish for? I sense greater things. I can feel the energy field around you.
The energy field. What are you, a magnet?
Maybe I am. I was one of the few survivors of the bombings. The chemicals affected me greatly, and ever since, the powers I gained have been hard to comprehend by the common mortal.
Oh, of course. The chemicals gave you special powers, and now you can see my future. This should be good.
The past, the present, the future. These don't matter. Why don't you do something for me first?
What do you need?
3 kings.
Kings?
I have 1, but 3 of them are missing. This was meant to be, but now the time has come for the kings to return to me.
Those chemicals really did affect you. Your mind, that is.
So, the time is not yet right. Fate's hand cannot be forced, but your destiny awaits. You'll feel the energy pulse in your veins.
So, how do I find these kings?
It is they who will find you.
Okay, so how do I recognize them?
If you decide to begin this journey, you'll find the first king on the table.
But on the table? Oh, you mean playing cards?
I mean kings. This one found me, the other 3 will find you. You must trust in this, and yourself.
So now I have 2 of the kings. Wow, I guess she was right. The 3rd one found me. I have to tell my kids no. Food tonight. Again. Yeah, I'm ready.
No one is ever ready. Each time you lie to someone else, you're actually lying to yourself. I see darkness looming. I see a shadow. The shadow of a monster of the past closing in. I see a woman you seek, and a woman that seeks you. And there's a choice. Yes, there always is a choice. I see the wrath of long-dead gods unleashed upon the city. And I see the sacrifice that will appease them. Pain and death. Saviors becoming betrayers. Allies becoming enemies. And a light in the darkness shining anew.
Pain and death. What can I do to avoid this?
The power burns strong in you. This comes with a responsibility. Remember this when the time comes to choose.
Choose? So there's no way to avoid it?
Avoidance. We're so good at that, aren't we? At one point, you begin to avoid yourself. What is yours is yours. There comes a point when you must face who you truly are.
Over here. And I thought he was yanking my chain.
Yanking your what?
Your boss said you'd be here earlier.
My boss?
Your boss.
Eberhard.
I don't know him.
Damn it! Sorry, don't mind me. I am Ferenc Waller. I used to be a cardiac... heart surgeon.
I'm Aiden, but who is Eberhard?
At this point, I'm not sure anymore. Some guy I met said he'd arranged to recover a pacemaker from the medical offices in the quarantine building for me.
Did you pay him in advance?
I did.
That wasn't too smart.
Ah, well, I guess I'll just go after the pacemaker myself. I promised my wife I would get it, and I intend to keep my word.
What is a pacemaker?
It's a little shock box to simulate the heartbeat and to keep it beating. For those suffering from damaged hearts, it was the only way to lead a normal life. They're pretty rare nowadays.
How do you know it's there?
I consulted there back in the day, so I know where they keep equipment like this.
Where exactly?
Are you offering to go for me?
Why not, if I can help. Besides, you promised your wife, right?
Excellent. The medical equipment room's on the 3rd floor. But it's dangerous in there right now.
I'll wait until tonight when the infected leave the building. Find shelter around here for now.
I'll be at the windmill. Good luck, Aiden.
Okay, got it. Found your pacemaker.
Thank you. Now I need to arrange for surgery.
I hope you can, and that your wife will be okay.
My wife? Oh, I buried her last year. Natural causes. Nothing heart-related. I'm the one with the faulty ticker. And it's running down more and more every month. Monica made me swear to take care of myself. I've been helping others all my life. The time has come to help myself.
Okay, but who's gonna implant the pacemaker?
I'll figure that out soon enough. First step was to get a hold of a pacemaker.
Now what?
Continue the race against time, I guess. I can't be the only heart surgeon left in the world.
I hope you find one, Doctor. And soon.
Thank you, Aiden. Take care.
container detected.
Greatest enemy. He wants to be in charge. There ain't no path to the top of that guy.
Always envy Jackson ability to get the message.
So many movies in the old days. Let him leave your eyes.
Inhibitor container detected. Inhibitor container nearby. Inhibitor container nearby.